So what's your favorite holiday memory? So Tricia Hirschberger went out there and did a blog on whether giving to charity was selfish or not. And in that vlog, she asked what your favorite holiday memory was. And I'm not sure what I was supposed to do with that question because, well, let's face it. She then asked us whether giving to charity was selfish or not. So I've already made that video, and since I have to make more videos because I'm procrastinating from filling out my next job application, I may as well point this one out. So you got your nice red and green in my background here. My favorite holiday memory would have to be baking cookies with my mother. She has been dead for about 26 years now, so this was some time ago. I was a kid. I think I was maybe five or 6 years old when I baked cookies with my mother. I loved doing that, and I loved it so much that every year now I bake something for everyone on my block. About 27 somethings I think we're up to, or 25 or something like that. Depends on what kind of a year we're having. So yeah, and this year I've actually gotten 2 cartons of equal exchange, fairly traded chocolate pieces. So we're going to make a lot of chocolate chip cookies with chocolate that I am guaranteed comes from a worker-owned co-op, and that the people that made this chocolate were paid enough to survive, given a fair price for their chocolate, which made this chocolate very expensive. But I digress. So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Shortly after my birth, my mother was diagnosed with terminal breast cancer. So most of my life knowing her, she was very ill. In fact, I don't have a memory of my mother doing my laundry. I don't have a memory of my mother making my lunch for school. I always made my own lunch. I always did. I mean, I remember getting out a stool so I could get to the washing machine, the washing machine, to do my laundry. I remember doing that. I remember having a basket and folding the stuff and putting it in the basket. And then this basket was bigger than I was, so I had to drag it to my room and put my stuff away. That's what I remember. So my mother was very sick through most of my life, but when she had the ability, we would bake holiday cookies for my entire class at school. And this is one of the things I loved about my mother, is that she was a very giving person. She certainly had her personal demons. She had anger problems, and you love your mother, but she crazy with the spatula and screamed a lot. So there was that. I don't actually have any particular memories of which holiday. I mean, we once did it for St. Patrick's Day. We did it for Halloween a lot. We may have done it for Christmas. I mean, I guess we did it for Christmas. I don't remember. I don't remember making. I mean, didn't consider ourselves Christians, so it kind of weird. But then my mother insisted on having a real Christmas tree. So very interesting, very complex person, my mother. I mean, she loved the Wild Wild West, and she loved Civil War, and she loved history and integrity and all the good things about this country. And I don't know if she talked much about the bad things, but then to be honest with you, the woman was so sick most of the time, she didn't do a lot of talking. So there's the thing. I don't have any specific memory of any particular holiday that I liked. I liked baking cookies and giving them out on holidays. I do remember that the cookies I loved the best were the pumpkin cookies for Halloween, because we would decorate each cookie with a face, and we'd use M&Ms and give them M&M eyes and sometimes M&M mouths and noses and dress them up like different characters. It was a time as a child where I got to play with my food and then eat it. Oh, I love pumpkin cookies. The reason for the pumpkin is to make them nice and soft and moist. You're just like, nom, 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 nom. They're like little pieces of cake that you don't have to cut, that you don't get goo all over your hands if you touch them with your hands. Love pumpkin cookies. Anyway, So there's the thing. I guess my favorite holiday memory is making pumpkin cookies for Halloween and then giving them out to my class. I also like eating them. You can tell I'm a person that eats a lot of cookies, but that's what it was. Holiday memories are strange. So, any of you who watch this video, I would like you to tell me, what is your favorite holiday memory? Or perhaps your favorite memory at all? I'm curious to find out. I mean, what is that one thing people focus on? Your wedding day, birth of your children, day you got a specific toy, time you got your Xbox, first time you went out on your own in a car? Come on, tell me. What is it? Because let's face it, I don't get a lot of comments, and I need some. Yes, and like and subscribe, and comment, and do all that good stuff. Maybe share this on Facebook and Twitter and other things you share stuff on, because, yeah, I really don't want to spend the rest of my life being the member of the unemployed masses. So, Mazel Tov!